Welcome all. My dear friends, let us continue our journey in the world of patents. Okay, so here you can see the key term here written is opposition. Okay, and in the picture we can see there are very two beautiful roses, but yeah, both are not similar. Okay, so as they are having different properties, different features, opposition can happen. Okay, so here the key term I have taken is opposition. Okay, and a great man has said it is opposition which foretells success. Where there is no opposition, there is no success either. That means opposition is not bad. Opposition is also needed sometimes. Some many more examples can be given that for a democracy, opposition is needed. So many things are there we can say. So literally we can cite various examples on opposition. Okay, so here just take a look what happens. That means this flower is opposing this flower. Okay, just a symbolic picture, nothing else. Why I am telling all these things? Because the form number we are going to discuss today is form number 14. Okay, so till now we have discussed about all the relevant sections and rules based on up to form number 13. That means up to form number 13 we have completed all the relevant rules and sections. Okay, so today is the turn for form number 14, and form number 14 talks about opposition. Okay, that's why I have told you so many things. Okay, so this is the literary world, this is the nature we can say, but we will go to our legal world and see and observe and watch how the term opposition has a very significant value there. Okay, so let us continue. Go to form number 14. The title is Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. So all these things are included here in form 14. It is a lengthy one. The title is a lengthy one. Okay, and the related sections and rules are also we can say the number is more. Sections related are, the related sections are 57, 61, 63, 78 and 87, and the related rules are 81, 85, 87, 98, 101 and 124. Fine. So here let us briefly describe the related sections. Section 57 says amendment of application and specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Section 63 is surrender of patents, and the title of section 78 is power of controller to correct clerical errors, etc. Section 87, procedure for dealing with applications under section 84 and 85. Okay, and the related rules we will discuss briefly. Rule 81 says amendment of application specification or any document relating thereto. Rule 85 says opposition to restoration under section 61. Rule 87 is surrender of patents. Rule 98 is notice of opposition under section 87 subsection 2. Rule 101 is procedure to be followed in case of application under section 88 subsection 4. Rule 124 is manner and time of opposition to the making of corrections. So you can see as a whole here there are a number of keywords. One keyword is amendment, one is restoration, one is surrender, grant of compulsory license, revision of terms, correction of clerical errors. So many terms are there, and here you can relate these terms here. Section 57 amendment of application, rule 81 amendment of application. Okay, and here section 63 is surrender of patents, and here rule 87 is surrender of patents. Fine. So similarly you can relate all this, particularly the subsections of the sections and the subrules of the rules, with this form number 14. So let us proceed to form number. After refreshing our memory from the old slide about form number 14 and its relevant sections and rules, it automatically comes to our mind that if form number 14 talks about opposition, then also that means earlier we have also read about some more forms which were talking about the term opposition. Yes, it automatically comes. So that's why I have prepared a table here for comparison. Okay, so let us see. Form number 7. The title is Notice of Opposition. Form number 7A. The title is Representation for Opposition to Grant of Patent. And form number 14 says Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. So when you compare these three forms, I think it will be crystal clear for you to differentiate between the three, and you will not be confused anymore. Okay friends, that's why I have tried to compare all the three forms here for a clear understanding. Fine. Now, let us proceed by picking a rule of the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay, and today's rule is rule number 85, and this comes from chapter 10, and the title for chapter 10 is Restoration of Patents. Restoration of Patents. Okay, and here friends we can do one thing. We can see that the title for rule number 85 is Opposition to Restoration under section 61. Okay, that means it deals with the opposition to the restoration as per section 61. Fine. Okay, so let us proceed. Subrules of rule number 85. There are in total 3 subrules for rule number 85. Okay. So I have picked up the key terms or the key phrases for the respective subrules. Fine. So let us see. For subrule 1, the key phrase is any person interested. For subrule 2, the key phrase is copy of the notice of opposition. And for subrule 3, the key phrase is hearing in the opposition proceeding. Okay. So, as I always say friends, I have picked up the key phrases or key terms as per my convenience. You can pick up your own. Okay. Try to remember these terms, and with these terms try to recall the respective subrules of the particular rule, that is rule number 85. Fine. Subrule 1 of rule number 85. Okay. This says at any time within 2 months from the date of publication of the application under subrule 3 of rule 84, any person interested may give notice of opposition thereto in form 14. Okay. And I can say, just take a look here friends. Before rule 85, there is a single star mark. That means within the square brackets, rule 85 resides. This means, come to here, the whole rule, that means the whole rule number 85 is substituted by SO 1418E dated 28th December 2004 for rule 85 with effective from 1st January 2005. Fine. So that means we can say the whole rule 85 is substituted. Okay. So now let us analyze the rule. Okay. At any time within 2 months from the date of publication of the application. That means after the publication of the application as per Rule 84 sub Rule 3, within 2 months, any person interested may give a notice of opposition thereto via what? Via form number 14. Okay. Where form number 14 is notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent or grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. Then rule number 84 is restoration of patents. Okay. And section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Okay. So that's why I have given here that please refer section 61, form 14 and rule number 84, specifically sub rule 3. Okay, so I hope it is pretty much clear now. So let us proceed to sub rule 2. Sub rule 2 says a copy of the notice of opposition shall be sent by the controller to the applicant. Simple, very much simple. A copy of notice of opposition is sent by the controller to the applicant. Fine. Nothing to explain. So let us proceed to sub rule 3. Sub rule 3 says the procedure specified in rules 57 to 63 relating to the filing of written statement, reply statement, leaving evidence, hearing and cost shall so far as may be apply to the hearing of the opposition under section 60 as they apply to the hearing in the opposition proceeding. Okay, so for this please refer rule number starting from rule number 57 and ending at rule number 63, and also refer section 60 where section 60 is applications for restorations of lapsed patents. Okay, so let us analyze, let us simplify this sub rule. The procedure specified in rules 57 to 63, that means the procedures as per the rules, that means the range of rules starting from 57 and ending at 63 related to the filing of written statement. Related to the filing of what? Filing of written statement, reply statement, leaving evidence, hearing and cost. Okay, so far as may be apply to the hearing of the opposition, apply to the hearing of the opposition as per section 60. Okay, as they apply to the, that means in the similar way they apply to the hearing in the opposition proceeding. Okay, so what is section 60? Section 60 is applications for restorations of lapsed patents. Okay, so I hope now sub rule 3 is also pretty clear. Okay, so this way all the sub rules of rule number 85 is completed, and we also came to know that the whole rule number 85 have been substituted with effective from 1st January 2005. Okay, fine. So please go through all the sub rules. Please go through the, please refer to the barracks and keep learning, keep growing. Fine. Okay. The reference is Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005 and the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay friends, thank you all for watching my video and listening to me. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel, and please put down your compliments, comments and queries in the comment box. Thank you. God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Jai Hind.